So Antarctica, you can't go in that area, the North Pole area, which started in the World War II era when the Nazis were going there, right?
No country
so
can
there's
go.
always been some freaky shit up there, and it's one of those like you do not go, and there's a gigantic fucking hole that you can't fly over.
I've heard that.
So okay.
What?
Also,
yeah,
There's a universal no-fly zone for every country.
And there's this like pilot who back in the day like flew there and he wrote in his journal about what he saw. And there's a crystal city supposedly of like high-tech shit down there and everything of like a different alien race. And that's where people think a lot of aliens come from. They're also on Earth.
Yeah, and that's where the whole thing is being like run from.
Yeah.
And that's a lot of actually like, you know, the flat earth thing, everyone says, oh, those people are crazy. If you actually look into where that logic comes from, it's not like, oh, because of the curves and all this. It's actually because we think that there's like a race or an alien system or the elites living inside the earth that are creating a fugazi for us to believe so that we never go too far or ever find out, and that's where they're controlling the whole system from. And right after the 1900s, they changed a lot of different things with maps, with there's supposedly a continent that's disappeared and all that. Yeah. And with what they've shown us and how they're making us see it and believe it, it provides the logic that it's a perception.
Yeah.
Just like the glass bubble around us or something like that.
Well, I still definitely
That to me sounds like paranoia, but yeah.
I don't disagree.
I definitely believe there's like a round. I think the Earth is round. I do think it's. I mean,
get a load of this guy.
I know what a
Hot
fucking
take.
dweeb.
Hot take.
The Earth is round.
But like based off of what?
Well, I feel like from
Got you there.
No, from history, and then also too. Here's the thing:
centripetal force.
His story.
Gravity.
What about her story? Think about that.
That is fact.
Just saying.
When's the last time
what
a
about
woman
her
told us the
story?
Earth is
Exactly.
flat? Yeah, right. I don't know. I'm thinking like, well, yes, you have different people through history have said like the Earth is round and stuff. You have centrifugal force, but then I feel like also too like that's such a large secret for the entire world to have. I think to never leak out. You know what I mean?
100%. I think most conspiracies are like that. But this whole fucking hole in the fucking in the North Pole is crazy.
I totally believe that.
I don't believe that at all.
No, you don't believe that?
Listen, it's an interesting point, but first of all, it's like you can't live up there. I mean, you can. People live on, they do research and shit on Antarctica and shit, but like.
So if you live closer to the core of the Earth, actually, gravity is different. So there was a guy that lived in the.
It is, yeah.
It's upside down.
He lived in a underwater system for a certain amount of years, and he didn't age as fast because he was closer to the core, which changed the gravity and everything on how the effects on your body change. So he aged like a quarter as fast.
Really?
Because he was closer to the core. So if any scientist had figured this out, what would the logic be? Get the fuck closer to the core.
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
and ancient civilizations figured this out before our civilization too. So we're secondary, third area.
Third area or multiples of something.
Area.
That has come out. Bro, I'm right there with you because I definitely am one of those people who thinks that humanity has been around for like hundreds and hundreds of thousands of years, and we've just restarted over and over and over again. Have you heard that theory?
Yeah.
Where like the great cataclysms and all that type of shit, where like basically there's been different types of technology and all sorts of shit. Like humanity isn't like 20,000 years old. It's like 1,000,000 years old. But humanity grows, and then we have a giant tsunami, or Pangea splits apart and we all die from that, or this, that, and the third, and we've just restarted like 1 billion fucking times. Like,
question for you. Would it be faster, like, say you're flying from New York to Japan, right?
Yeah.
Would it be faster to fly
through the hole
over the North Pole?
New York to Japan?
Or, like on the opposite side, whatever's directly opposite of like New York, right? Let's say, whatever, like on the map. Would it be faster to fly up and over the North Pole, or because already when you fly, right, they like if you're going east, right, to Europe, you're going north, because you're cutting the distance, right?
Yeah.
Because it's a ball, right? If you're going this way, it's going to be a longer distance than going up and over this way, right?
Yeah.
What I'm saying is, if we're going all the way across the world, right?
Yeah.
Would it be a shorter distance if we're going over that North Pole?
There's the problem.
You You
we
can't
don't have
follow
any
that. Yeah.
fucking control.
You're not allowed
right?
to.
And that's why I find it interesting
Yeah.
with flat Earth.
But hold on,
I don't
hold
think
on.
we have a flat Earth.
I cannot get behind this though because you think that the United States and Russia and fucking North Korea
They
and
have
shit
all agreed.
all
International law.
agreed
No,
that
it's-
you can't
Look
fly
it up.
over the
It's
North.
international law.
Yeah.
Look it up.
Yes,
it's a
actually.
no-fly zone.
They actually-
it's
Look
an
it up.
international no-fly.
It's a no-fly zone.
And they're
international.
actually all kind of fighting
And
for
no
the
country-
territory.
no country can
They
claim the
share it,
territory.
but they all want it.
Yeah.
I swear to God, they share it, but they all want it. And so they've came together with this giant
You're
agreement
not even
that
allowed
none
to
of
live
them
in
can have
Antarctica,
it.
to be honest.
Can have it.
That's the interesting thing
it's
about the
crazy.
whole like sky of it too. Like we have no. I mean, ever since we've been into the sky, it's controlled. So like everything we've been told, every flight path has been told that we're doing.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
not like we got random people just popping in there going, all right, let's try this.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah,
They're
yeah.
going, okay, you can fly this way, you can fly this way. Like so, the control of that is scary. It's like, what are they keeping from us?
I know. There's well,
It's gold. It's an old blockbuster.
Seriously, I
Right?
just want to find out.
and for my new conspiracy theory, Kanye is not anti-Semitic. There you go.
That's a good one.
Oh my gosh! Wow, that's crazy, man. I've
Right?
never heard that.
There's
shit.
so
That
much
is
to unpack,
wild.
dude. There's so much shit, dude. I swear to God.
That is really odd.
If you go
That
deep
is
into
really
YouTube,
fucking odd.
you can figure everything out, man. It's fucking crazy. Somehow it always somehow lines back to Jewish people though, which that's the part I try to cut out. But because you notice that you get caught in a rabbit hole and you keep going and going and going, and it always lands on.
What does
Jewish
that tell you then? It's only jokes.
I know we're on YouTube, but dog.
Yeah, okay, still.
Okay,
Yeah,
so what about you?
Conspiracies are fucking wacky.
What's
They
a
are.
huh?
Can I be honest with you? This is against. I love conspiracy. I love learning about them. I think they're dumb as shit, to be honest.